Well, hello here, motherfuckers, and I am here outside once again. Outside. I don't know if you sitting on the porch here, doing a review. This is a little bit better. It's a little bit dark out here, but anyway, this Raw was not terrible, but it wasn't that great. It was like in between, really. Not too much good stuff. A couple of decent things here and there, but show kind of just took me out of it right from the opening segment. So you got Daniel Bryan getting stripped of the title right off the bat. You know, right there, the show takes the most unappealing turn. Now I understand that Bryan is injured and there's not much they could do about that. I mean, you know, what are they supposed to do? I mean, put him out there and try to kill the fucking man? No. That is not the right thing to do. You know, some psychopaths will say that, you know, they should have held the title, but, you know, thing is, you can't just keep having no champion. It's a little bit ridiculous, you know. We can't just hold the title because it's Daniel Bryan. Bit ridiculous there to think that they could hold the title constantly back until he returns. You know, you're asking for too much, way too fucking much by doing that. So they will pick a new champion. I hope to fucking God it's not Orton. I doubt it will be him. I seriously doubt they will do something that people are not gonna like. There'll be a fucking riot if they pick a goofball like Orton or something like that. But, you know, I'm being reasonable here. Daniel Bryan might be my favorite wrestler, but let's be honest here. You know, they can't keep the championship up, you know, in the air for this long. So, you know, I guess it's decent, you know, that they're gonna put it on the line, the Money in the Bank, you know. Anyway, then you've got Sheamus in the opening match defeating Bad News Barrett, and you know, this is something right here where, you know, the idea for the Money in the Bank ladder match is a good idea to put the championship up for grabs. But, you know, I don't like this result. You've got Alberto Del Rio in there that's a fucking jobber. Then they go ahead and, you know, they put the guy who's not even over anymore with Sheamus, and they put him over a guy that is very over in Bad News Barrett. And I looked at my screen, I said, no, motherfuckers, this is not good. This is very depressing. You know, I thought this would be a turnaround, you know, that they would at least try to do something good with the company, with Bryan now not being the champion anymore. You know, it's not like the company has been really good since Bryan's been the champion. It's been pretty shitty. You know, even though he was the world champion, still you had, you know, many bad Raws following that championship victory. So, you know, just because we got one good thing doesn't let them get off scotch-free. And, you know, this victory here, it pissed me off. You know, very good match, very fast-paced. I liked it, but the result was fucking ridiculous. Why put Sheamus over Barrett when everybody is loving Barrett? I'm loving Barrett, and they put the guy who's not even over anymore over Barrett. What the fuck were they thinking here? Very, very poor result to an otherwise good match. But, you know, I'm just saying to myself, why? Why did they choose to put Sheamus over Barrett? It made no fucking sense, motherfuckers. Then you had Rusev defeating Zack Ryder, a bit better than a fucking medal ceremony, I will say that. But at the end of the day, you know, what is this with Rusev? Is it going to just constantly be Vladimir Putin bullshit every single week? We're looking at, you know, gay photos of Vladimir Putin with his shirt off and shit. Who the fuck wants to see that? I don't want to see Vladimir Putin's man titties. I have no interest in seeing a man, damn it. I need to see man titties. Maybe some of you people like that, but I personally don't. I don't like man titties. I don't. Sorry. No, people. I don't like man titties. It's not what I'm into. So anyway, you've got Ryder just not doing anything. You know, why is he there? Why is he still employed? They're paying a man to job every single time he appears. You know, the days of Barry Horowitz are long gone. We don't need people like this in the WWE. Too many worthless people. You know, when half the people, even some upper mid-carders, are jobbers, it makes no sense to be paying people to be jobbers when everybody looks like jobbers, for God fucking sakes. And where is Rusev going? Like I'm just said before, no feud on the horizon, no nothing, just a squash match. You know, he faces Big E, an established wrestler, also a jobber too, established name being a jobber. You notice how I said that there? Anyway, you know, he feuded with Big E and they're just gonna end it and it's back to just facing ham and eggers again. What is this fucking bullshit? There's no planning in the WWE. It's just, you know, matches are just put out there for no fucking reason. You know, it's all just fucking random like that. Like, they don't know what to do one week to another. They just put out matches with no rhyme or reason. You know, nobody, half the people on the roster don't even have fucking feuds. You know, there was a time in the WWE where everybody at least had a rival. You know, someone they were feuding with at least for a month or a couple weeks. Some people are just out there for the hell of it, and it doesn't make any fucking sense, and it just makes the show look fucking stupid. Like, it makes it look pointless. Then you have Ryback defeating Goldust and R-Truth, and this is getting boring already. Just Goldust picking random partners and constantly losing. You know, I don't know what this is even going to lead to. Are they going to do Cody Rhodes versus Goldust at SummerSlam? You know, I highly doubt it. They'll end up probably getting back together, fuck each other in the ass. Who the fuck cares? I don't even fucking care anymore. You know, I want to see the match, but it's like it's been dragged out for so long. People have been demanding it. Goldust personally wanted to do the match. And, you know, they're just not doing it. So what the fuck is, you know, the point in the build-up? If they are going to do the match at SummerSlam, this is fucking piss poor. They should just have fucking Cody beat his fucking gold fucking brother senseless. There's no point in this other type of, you know, nonsense they're doing. Then you had the Shield cutting a promo. 3MB cuts a promo. That ends quickly. The Shield just beats the shit out of them. I will admit that maybe Roman Reigns was a little bit better on the mic this week. You know, Dean Ambrose was good on the mic. A decent promo. Decent little promo there. You know, the Shield beating the shit out of people is getting kind of old, to be quite honest. It's always the same fucking thing. You know, this guy gets speared and, you know, it's the same fucking shit. But a decent promo nonetheless, I suppose, from the two. You know, the best Roman Reigns is capable of it. But Dean Ambrose, see, like, you notice the promos, this was all about promos. You notice how much better Dean Ambrose was. He's great on the mic. Why is this man, why does he not have the spotlight? Why is he like Roman Reigns' bitch boy? I don't get it. Like, he's the sidekick. Fuck out of here. You know, the announcers barely say anything. Dean Ambrose does most of the talking. No praise or anything. When Roman Reigns talks, oh, that was short and to the point. I like it. Please, give me a motherfucking break, motherfuckers. You know, it wasn't good. There wasn't a good promo. Slightly better than what he's done. Maybe a minute longer, you know, because we're used to hearing 30-second, 10-second promos from Roman Reigns. So, yeah, so you could kind of tell there that, you know, he's not the best promo guy, especially when you put him in the same ring as a guy like Dean Ambrose, who's awesome on the mic. Then it was the Usos defeating Fandango and Damien Sandow, and this made me feel fucking depressed. Sandow comes out in long underwear. I suppose it was supposed to be some version of a leotard, a bodysuit. Just embarrassing, coming out there with some type of fucking streamer or something, and just twirling it around like a fucking goofball. This is not funny anymore. It's like they got carried away. They did the fucking Magneto skit. And it was funny. I said that it was funny when it happened. And I stand by that. I chuckled, I laughed, I had a good time watching it. But now it's motherfucking ridiculous. The Davy Crockett fucking dancing in fucking long underwear. What? Come on. Is this necessary? I mean, the man, he's a man. He's a human being. Have some respect for the man. Let him keep some shred of his integrity. You have nothing for him. You have nothing to, for him to do. Just release the wrestler. For God fucking sakes, WWE. Release the fucking wrestler. What you used to do. If you had nothing for the man, just fucking send him on his way. Do not keep the guy there, make a fool out of him week after week, and claim that you have nothing for him. Just do the right thing. As much as I like Damien Sandow, he's not making the company any money, especially with the shit they've been doing here. This was just so worthless. The tag champs, and this is who they're facing, a man in long underwear at Fandango. What was this? I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? This was embarrassing. Nothing. There's nothing for Sandow to do. Just fucking release him. For God fucking sakes, don't make a fool out of that man. Then you had Bo Dallas defeating Xavier Woods. Bo Dallas is just fucking getting on my nerves. Another guy with no direction. Just squash match after squash match. This is the same fucking shit. No direction. No nothing. It seems like after WrestleMania, these NXT guys came, Rusev, Paige, Bo Dallas, and they have nothing for them. They called these people up and they have absolutely no plans for them at all. They're just fucking around, doing nothing. Bo Dallas is cutting the same lame-ass fucking promo week after week, wrestling the same goddamn match. Ends with the bulldog, a couple of basic moves in the middle, and just at the end of the match, you're just like, that really wasn't that impressive. That was just really fucking bland and boring. There's nothing. You look at Bo Dallas and you don't really see a future world champion there. He's nothing like his brother, Bray Wyatt. So, what the fuck is the point? We don't need, two brothers where one is so drastically better than the other. I mean, what was the point of promoting Bo Dallas to the main roster? Forget about him not being that talented, but they have nothing for him. Why do this? Why transition him to the roster? He's just fucking taking up time. Time that could be given to better wrestlers, or extend better segments. It doesn't make sense. Not doing anything with a guy that you promoted. It really doesn't. That would be like promoting somebody in a job to the role of a manager and not having him do managerial, tasks. Like, why the fuck did you promote him? Just to have him, be nothing? It makes no fucking sense. Then you had Cesaro defeating RVD. I like this match. Pretty decent little match here. Cesaro advances over RVD. Now, that was a good choice. I don't understand why they couldn't do the same thing for Bad News Barrett. So at least, the ladder match could have been filled with, some fresh new faces. Instead we're going to be stuck in there with some Del Rios and Sheamuses. Come on, at least we got Cesaro. I'm sure that he'll end up being the MVP of this match. I highly doubt he'll fucking win. But, it would be nice if he could win. That would be pretty good, but I really fucking doubt it will happen. So that is a decent little match. Then you had Seth Rollins come out do an interview with Michael Cole. I was impressed with this interview. I think Seth Rollins did pretty well on the mic. His answer was not very definitive at all for why he left. Just basically saying that, he did all he could do with the Shield, what was left, and it was time for him to evolve. I guess that's an explanation, but it would have been better like saying that he was so much better than the other Shield members. Like, what was so hard? They could make him even a better heel than this, just with a few basic words and phrases. But once again, overcomplicating everything. He says a bunch of shit, which was, it was a good promo, but, kind of not really, like, really eluding the true answer. And right at the end, kind of just giving somewhat of a bullshit response. But for the most part, I enjoyed the promo just based on the promo skills. But he could have given a better reason. The Shield comes out to beat him up. The Wyatts then come out, and then this is where it all dies, motherfuckers. John Cena had to come out, and he's teaming with the Shield. Well, isn't this fantastic? Once again, John Cena, bad enough he buried Wyatt. He is still involved in the Wyatt storyline despite beating Wyatt in the feud, supposedly concluding the feud. They refused to end the motherfucking feud. And he's teaming with the Shield, a cool team. Cena does not deserve to be anywhere near. Why the fuck does he have to take the heat of all the other popular wrestlers? Why does he have to steal from all the other popular wrestlers? Why can't he just fucking do his own thing? Why can't he just stay over there and be retarded? Why does he have to bring his retardation into every single fucking little nook and cranny of the WWE? Why does he have to get involved with Daniel Bryan? Why does he have to get involved with everybody under the fucking sun? Why can he not just stay over there? Stay over there, Cena. Why does he always have to be in everybody's fucking shit? He's like I said, the annoying kid who used to sit with you at the lunch table back in high school. You didn't want him there, but he showed up anyway. Fuck. Oh, man, I am getting fucking sick of this already with Cena being shoved down our throats more than ever. I don't care if you say, Bryan was the champion. It's always been about Cena. Always has been and always will. Then you had Paige defeating Alicia Fox. And this was, another example of what I mean with the NXT people. They have nothing for Paige. She's just out there, a bland match, bland feud with Alicia Fox. It barely feels like a feud. Fox goes crazy at the end, with Oksana. And, this is not appealing anymore. It was funny at first, but now it's just getting retarded. She's just making a damn fool out of herself. And it's basically the same match week after week. And every single match they have sucks dick. It sucked at the pay-per-view. It sucked on the Raw in the UK. And it sucked on this night too. It's quite obvious that every match they will have in the future will suck fucking cock as well. Stop having this fucking match. Stop it, motherfucker. Stop it. It's not good. Stop having it. Alright. Anyway, then you got Swagger defeating Santino. This made me happy. Finally getting to see Swagger win over a fucking PG motherfucking goofball like Santino. Slaps to the face. They've done this in the past. My only question was, where was Adam Rose? Da 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 da. Yeah, I didn't really miss him either, but anyway, it looks like they're giving up on that feud. I was very surprised to not see Adam Rose on this fucking Raw. He was like, what? What are we already getting a break from him? Then in the main event, it was Cena and the Shield defeating the Wyatts. Not a bad match. Slow in some parts, but overall, a decent main event. Even though Cena, 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 Cena. Always gotta be in everybody's motherfucking business. But in the end, they made it all about Roman Reigns, I suppose. So I guess that makes it better. Not really. I don't really like Roman Reigns that much better than Cena, to be quite honest. But, he's not as annoying as Cena, I suppose. But a decent main event. Couple of decent matches here and there on this show, but it was pretty bland. It was pretty boring. And just the announcement of Daniel Bryan, I know that's not their fault. What are they supposed to do? But, it just killed the overall mood of the night. And really everything else just pretty much flat out sucked, motherfuckers. Really was not that good. Like 3 good, decent matches, and that was about it. Nothing really that memorable or great. Even these good matches, we'll forget about them in like 2 weeks. So, pretty bland show. Not a horrible show, but just a barely passable show, to say the very least. This is the thing. It's 3 hours, motherfuckers. So, they really have to have an ace up their sleeve if they're going to pull off a truly excellent 3-hour Raw. I didn't hate it, but I wasn't a big fan of tonight's show. Alright, motherfuckers, and this Cena bullshit's gotta stop. Him sticking his nose in everybody's business. If we're gonna have Cena and Roman Reigns as the super team in the future, then fuck this shit. It's gonna go even more downhill. Alright, motherfuckers, not a bad Raw, but not a very good one either. Alright.